The hope idles as Hilma parks up, returning home from her recent battle. Slightly bruised, with a few cuts, and with the underside of her vehicle singed, she readies herself to make the alterations necessary to win the ongoing fight. Kia ora, Legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Cataclysm Innawood, where we rejoin Hilma Baron at home. Now, we should take stock of the vehicle and how things are looking. In general, pretty rough. Nothing is outright damaged. Some of the frames will take a bit to be able to repair them. And yeah, the extra light quarter panels, we are going to be maybe looking at taking some of them off. So we're going to see if we can attack through the vehicle first of all before we do any of those alterations. The travois is going to have to come off, I think. So let's see what we're going to need to do that first. First of all, though, I think before any of that, we need to get everything moved out of there. There we go, easy enough. We did actually have a flintlock carbine that was hanging out in the rear of the vehicle as well. We didn't get a chance to use that, but this travois is easy enough for us to remove. There we go. Okay, we'll just move that back. Right, okay, so that is where the wheel is. Yep, okay. We could always look at bringing that in a little bit further. We'd have to remove the boat hull to be able to do that. I think before any of that though, we're going to pop up here. We're going to ask everyone to follow along as we're going to need their assistance. Or, maybe we won't. We'll see, depending on what we are going to need here. We'll just kind of fight our way through the masses. And what we want to have a look at is what we are going to need to put together a pike. And whether that is something that we can develop here. Otherwise, we'll just have to make it ourselves. We can get an all pike, which might be what we're after. We'll just have a look and see when we go to our crafting here. Yeah, honestly, we can't make an all pike, so I don't know if an all pike would be better or worse than the actual pike. It seems to take the same amount of resources. Leather patches, we can get another one of them perfectly fine. The steel is a little bit harder to come by. We could also make a copper pike much easier. We have everything that we need to make that. It does do 10 less damage, and it doesn't do as much damage to armored enemies. Still though, the stamina use is a little bit less. I think this is going to be so much easier for us to put together. That's the method that we're going to want to take. I am also seeing this now, a spiked homemade rocket? Right. Wow. Don't think we're going to be putting that together, but a copper pike, we can certainly look at that. Now, a long pole, that shouldn't be too difficult for us to do with the amount of wood and other resources that we have around us. I think we're going to need probably like a beam to be able to do it. Yeah, a heavy wooden beam, which we should still have some heavy wooden beams down here. Or we don't. They might have all been turned into panels already. That is something that we can get done, without too much trouble. So yeah, let's just head back on over towards the notice board and we're going to ask for some of those to be made. I mean, we just did one. That's going to be the fastest way for us to do it. 2 hours though. Okay, all right, we'll get that done. Pony, you got this. Now there isn't any easy way for us to answer. Actually, maybe there is. Maybe there is a way for us to answer this question. So what I'm trying to figure out is whether or not we're going to be able to attack over one of these squares. So if we use the copper spear that we had, let's wield that for a second here. Can we attack over the other side? It seems like yes, we can, although we hear crash. So I am relatively sure that we were striking the quarter paneling. So the quarter paneling is going to have to come off. I don't see any other way that would work for us. It's going to make us vulnerable on our sides for sure. We're going to try and make sure that we keep the actual frames there. We're just looking at removing the actual quarter paneling. We'll keep the windscreen on the front as well. But yeah, all these other angles, I think we're going to be stripping them back. And for us to remove, it's just soaring. We're just soaring it off. Let's start to get them removed. Oh, and we need to get our gloves back on ASAP. Yeah, okay. My bad. Okay, that's pretty much all of the quarter panels removed. We do need to make sure that we have something to eat. We're just gonna have to heat up some food. We can see that these wooden pieces here, they're displayed as wooden, they're not wood, but those are the aluminium boat hulls that are helping keep this afloat. So we don't have them on every square there, but it's still totally enough to keep it floating. Now, if we were going to try and do some repairs here, let's see what we'd need. Okay, so the flimsy wooden seat, that does need to be repaired. Chunks of steel to repair the boat hulls, and the extra light frames, just the aluminium ingots, and I'm pretty sure that we still have a fair amount of those kicking about. Yeah, there on the table, and in other places, I think. Well, we'll grab those 3 there, and the others are hanging out up there. We'll take those 4 if we can. Doesn't look like we can take all of them, so we're just gonna have to drag them. Oh no, we do have them all with us. Okay, that's good. So yeah, let's have a look at repairing that. 6 minutes, and it's gonna use some of our charge to do it. That's good. The main thing is that the frame stays together. That's the most important part of the vehicle. I mean, for sure, the boat hulls are as well, but that's definitely my priority. Oh, you know what? Let's fix that cartwheel too. You can use some of the bone glue. We can fix that frame back there as well, and that wheel mount. Okay, this is a nice looking vehicle now. Not that it wasn't looking nice before. Unfortunately though, yeah, the boat hull requires chunks of steel, not aluminium. Unfortunate. I think there's still enough redundancy there with the amount of boat hulls that we've got, that should one of them be destroyed, we're not going to sink right away. Also, we should be a little bit lighter now, the vehicle that is. Yeah, our save top speed has gone up by, 2 kilometers. Not much. Okay, well, let's go make some food. And you know what, Hilma? I think we're probably going to bandage some of those wounds that we've got, just to give it a chance to heal a little bit faster. We can even use some of that cat tail jelly that's back down here. It's just currently frozen. Let's put that into our inventory. We'll get the fire going up here. We'll get that nice and warm. Okay, very much going to need you to get out of the fire. Thank you. That's appreciated. Let's start it. No one catch on fire, please. We're going to grab one of our clay pots and we're going to use that to heat some things up. Starting, of course, with the cattail jelly. Let's get that applied. The disinfection will just help with the healing process. It's not necessary, but it does still help. Okay, and now we're going to go and heat up the meat pies that we've got there. Have a bunch of those, and then we're going to see how long it's going to be until Pony is going to be done. Although we're going to make sure that we do that out over here because we don't want him to accidentally, pop back into the fire. Oh, he's already done. Fantastic. That's the beam we need. Hello, everyone else. Oh. Yeah, Etty is here now as well as Janice. Let's sort out some of those clothes. Oh, Lindsay Duffy's in there with the cudgel. There's so many people here now. There's just so many people. Maricruz made it. Excellent. Denisha as well. Okay, yeah. We do have some clothes for you. Just give me a moment. Actually, you know what? Follow me, please. Look at all these people. My gosh. There we go. Okay. That should be a fair bit better for you. Right, okay. Let's get that beam and let's get crafting now. And you know what? Sure, we'll tell everyone to follow, as ridiculous as it is. And we'll see if we can get that pole made first of all. Oh, 8 hours and 44 minutes. Hot damn. Long pole. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll be honest, that does make me more inclined to try and get them to maybe put together the ore pike, or at least the parts that we're going to need for that. We need some lumps of steel. We need some chunks of steel. And right now we're low on the steel front, just in general. We do still have a lump of high steel over there. We might be able to break that down. It'll give us 4 chunks of high carbon steel. Not exactly what we need. And we do still have a 100-liter steel drum there. That would actually kind of give us all that we need. Okay, and those small metal sheets we can get into scrap metal, which is not going to take us long at all to process. So with 150 scrap, we're then going to be able to get that into chunks very easily. Chunks of steel, we needed 8, I believe it was. It'll take us half an hour to do. the others are able to assist us with this process, making it that much more faster. Okay, and so really at that point, it just comes down to the one more leather patch and the long pole, which is going to take us a while to make. So this is good. It does actually give Hilma a chance to recover a little. Okay, so we've got lots of hides there. We're just going to chop up one of them to get the patches that we need. And that's that. So now all we really need to do is start working on that pole, which is going to take the rest of today and probably some of tomorrow. We're going to use the animal cooking oil to get this thing made. And there we go. The process begins. Oh, and you know what? Let's actually stop. And we're going to take off our gloves. We're right by the fire. We should be okay here. And that should speed up that process quite a bit. With only 10% left to go, and with the sun having just set at 6, I think we're going to finish this tonight, which means that we can get someone working on it overnight to help that pipe to be done in the morning. And that's it. We've got ourselves a long pole. That should be everything that we need. We're going to eat some meat pie, well deserved, slurp back some water, and we'll see if we can get someone working on that for us. Let's get those gloves back on, just while we're at it. And let us see. All pike. Yep, there we go. I really hope that it is going to perform as well as the pike. It has everything that we would need, or everything that we'd use to make a pike. The same amount of steel, the pole, the leather patches. It takes 6 hours to make, which our variation also takes 6 hours to make. All right, I think that's it. I think we're going to do it. We're going to have to entrust someone with making that. And who is that someone going to be? Well, I thought it would have been Walker. Are you not close by at the moment? That is a possibility. I mean, Ramshackle is here, and Ramshackle is decent at construction too. Or rather, fabrication. Yeah. All right, Ramshackle, we'll entrust you with the responsibility. And no doubt, Walker will be able to assist you. But there we go. It's time for us to get nice and warm and rest up for the night. Oh, and it appears that Hilma has woken up rather early this morning. Hey, Pony. Good morning. I kind of need you to get out the way there. Cheers. It's 3 in the morning. Quite early. We're gonna have some pies to start our day here. My gosh, just everyone is here already. We're gonna check in on this progress, and it's done. Ramshackle is done. Okay, let's call you back. And there it is. We have ourselves a pike, and it is the same. Wonderful. So good to have you back. And yeah, we could have gone and just got our pike, but leaving it with Tracy down there, that was a decision that I don't think Hilma was going to change, especially considering what happened to Lakendra. So, fantastic that we've got this done, but it's not a clear night. We can't see that far, which means that we're probably going to have to wait until the morning until we really do anything. And I was also thinking, it probably would have been worth us keeping the Travois on here, because then we could still bring all of our other weapons with us, just in case things went wrong. But reinstalling that, I don't think that's easy. It's not terribly difficult. We would just need to have a rope of some kind. And I don't believe we have any rope just kicking about right now. I know some of the folks do have rope on them, but we're not going to take rope from them. We should be able to make, a short rope easily enough, but ideally we wouldn't make it out of hides. We could make it out of a lot of sinew. And it would only take us 15 minutes to do so. So, let's do it. Oh, and that's with our gloves on as well. That's okay. We do actually have to try and kill a little bit of time at the moment. Let's just wear that rope for now, and we'll just make our way through all the people. Now, we're probably going to need to be able to see to install anything here, or maybe not. No, it's too dark. Okay, let's light the lantern. There we go. It's giving us some sight, and we'll get it reinstalled. We'll use the good frame, thanks. Excellent. Okay, so now on that, we're going to be able to put our holstered weapons. So we're going to take that one, the other one. I'm going to drop them on there. I think it's probably still worth us keeping our scabbard as it is. We could also have a look at dropping off our leather backpack. What I'm trying to do is just get our torso encumbrance down as much as possible. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll drop that off there as well. Oh, it's the grappling hook that is causing us some trouble there, with the meat pies hanging off of it, I see. All right, that's much better. 26, doable. Let's turn that lamp back off, and we'll just see what else we want to try and put onto the back of this thing. honestly, the copper spear isn't a terrible idea. We'll take the extra carbine, the ammunition, the welder, and the rest can probably stay back home because we're not going to be able to do those repairs. We can use more coal, the bone glue, and also the duct tape because that's lightweight repairs that we can do. Everything else is going to need either ingots or chunks to be able to fix. So I think this is good. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get everyone back to safety again around the fire. I'm going to call out to everyone that's here and just say, hey, please just stay here, stay safe, stay well. No doubt some of them will still try and follow us, or they will investigate noise, or, just many of the other things. Yeah, they're still roaming around. Right, okay. We've got a bit of time to kill until dawn. Honestly, I think we're just going to have to head back inside and kind of wait things out. Okay, we are up, we're active. This is right before dawn, so it's still going to be dark outside, at least dark for a little while longer. We're, 10 minutes to 6 at the moment. We're going to be climbing into our now very refined vehicle, starting it on up and driving it away. I don't like the idea of driving with like this lack of sight. I mean, we're already starting to kind of bounce into things a little. We'll just slowly move throughout the town here. We don't want to accidentally bump into anyone that comes to investigate the noise. There we go. Just nice and easy like Hilma. Thankfully, our memory is good. We have a really decent understanding of the area around us, so we should theoretically be able to travel without too much trouble. And we are free. Okay, so this is definitely dangerous driving because we can very easily run into something. Even if we can remember the area around here, we can't necessarily remember the creatures. What I was hoping was that we were going to be able to get over to where the fires were before dawn, so we could kind of use their lack of sight to our advantage, but it is going to make getting there a little bit difficult. So we're just going to go really nice and slow. We're going to make sure that we have safe mode turned on, and we'll just stick at 12 kilometers for now. So traveling at speed does make this a little difficult for us. As you might be able to tell, we are chilly. Wind chill is hitting us, and it's hitting us hard. The windscreen, I think, is probably helping to a degree, but we are getting some pretty serious cold because of how strong the wind is. We should be wearing some more wind-resistant clothing, and what were we crafting over there, I wonder? Oh, plant fiber. So that's a fire that we started a long time ago. We've made it to the river, which is fantastic. We still don't quite have light yet though, which is not so good. We're obviously hearing some fighting that's happening nearby as well. We're gonna start to cross the river, and I don't really want to be on this river for too long. We'll slow down the speed a little bit, get it to a safe level. Because I don't know how vulnerable we are going to be to attacks from, George terrors and other terrible things. So we're going to get back onto land as quickly as possible, and that's good. And I think we want to try and keep up speed where we can. I'd like to have a little bit more sight than this. We should be able to start to see the flames that we set. They're going to be down to the south a ways. Okay, let's just, I'm going to keep my view centered, and that's a skull pig. It's quite damaged, so this is actually an opportunity for us to test out our pike, and a critical hit will do it. Excellent, good work, Hilma. Now, there is a small problem with our setup in that things can still climb onto the vehicle, which is most certainly a problem, and that's what we're going to need to try to avoid as much as possible. There is not too much light getting thrown off by the fires that are down here. We can see that there is a Migo that's hanging out down by the flames there, and other Migos in the area, they will be able to see us. Oh, they most certainly will, and a nice critical strike there as we make our pass. Okay, that's good. And I think that's probably how we're going to have to try and do this, is just in passes, really. Try and bait them down towards us, because we don't want to run headlong into like a whole group of them. I think I'm going to want a little bit more sight than this. I don't like this. So we're just going to drive away, a ways, and we're just going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait until light actually hits. Oh, that's... I was here for like 10 seconds. Okay, that's good. We can work with that. And we definitely will. So we're going to start to make our way back towards them. We've already got 2 that are on us right away. So we want to try and see if we can fight them in smaller numbers like this. Oh, wow. Okay, we got very lucky then that it got thrown off. Yeah, it was knocked off balance. Yeah, we do not want them to jump onto this thing. Okay. We're going to have to slow down slightly and then start to speed up again. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. It's going to be quite tricky. Okay, we got a few good strikes in there. We got another that we can kind of go past. Okay. Ooh. It's dodgy, but it works. It does work, and we can maybe keep on trying to circle around them here. I think as long as we can keep the speed up, it's going to make it difficult for them to jump on. Good. Okay, we got it running. Excellent. Okay. Oh, we like to see that, Hilma. Okay, we don't want to ram into them like that. Oh boy. Okay. Just around and around we go for the moment. The ones that are injured, I'm kind of okay with them running away because they're going to become more injured over time. They're bleeding out. It is a slow, painful death for them. And sometimes, yeah, they won't die. And that's something that we need to be wary of. Okay, that was more than a little dangerous. Did get thrown back though. We like it. Okay, start to speed up again. Damn, spin around. Not good. Reverse. Thankfully, this vehicle can reverse pretty much as fast as it can drive forwards, so that's very, very helpful. We'll try and line up an angle here. That's good. Okay, excellent. Another running for its pitiful life. Let you get a little bit closer, maybe? Okay, it is actually damaging our vehicle, huh? Step on it? I don't know if it can just step onto the frames. It might only be able to step onto the boat hull parts. Oh, that's us accidentally hitting the door, I think. Let's open the door. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and now we can just close the door. Ah, I like that. Okay, come at the... Oh, that's not good. Changing direction? Yeah, okay. Good. Let's just keep on dodging and weaving here, Hilma. Back. Okay. How damaged is it? You know, it could be more damaged than that. Let's start to drive. Oh, okay. And we threw it off as well. Excellent. All right, I gotta say, I feel like this is going better than I had initially expected it to go. Chasing them down is not so easy. I also don't want to be ramming it because that's just going to damage the vehicle. As long as we can have them fleeing, that's okay. That is still a victory to me. We're going to have to start going back towards the flames and see if we can draw some more of them in. But again, ideally, it's going to be one at a time, or just, you know, a few at a time. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about them coming back to life. Once they're dead, they'll be staying dead. Okay, we got 2. They are on us, so we're going to start to try and bring them around here. We can't really fight them by the fire. It's dangerous for us. We don't want to be driving into that. And we can't really try and target them across it with our pike to any great success. Ow! Okay. Yep, still managed to claw us, huh? Alright. I'm half tempted to try and take them into the water here, but the water makes me seriously nervous. They're a lot slower in the water, so we've got that going for us. Okay, here we go. Come on now. Just a little further. Okay, we're gonna have to stop. Oh, we have to open the door, that's right. Open. Okay, so 6 kilometers is faster than them in here. So they are very, very slow. Means that we should be able to get at least a few attacks on them before they get into any really dangerous positions, like that. God damn it. Of course that was going to happen. Okay, we're just going to have to drop pike. It's going to float there for a moment or two, and we're just going to continue to slice at this thing. And slice we do. Hilma, hot damn. Okay, we're going to take a second to try and stop the bleeding that we've got going on. Excellent. Let's grab that pike before it disappears. Excellent. Okay. Alright, so I think it is able, yeah, it is able to stand on the travois. So that was a legitimate concern I had. But honestly, I think at this point, oh, hot damn, that's good. We are fast enough, we are slick enough that we can fight them one-on-one when we have them stuck in the door frame like that. We're going to reverse up a little bit more. We don't want to have more than one at a time though. This is the thing. And honestly, I think if we keep our back away from them, that's probably going to make this easier for us. We'll see. Okay, a few good strikes there. Excellent. And then we're just going to, do drive-bys like that. Spinning back around again. We'll let them swim down towards us a little bit. Slightly awkward. We've gotten some good strikes. Okay. Are you trying to run? Oh, well, you should have tried. Just keep on circling around, Hilma. We are the Jawed Terror now. Excellent. Heading back towards the mainland, we're going to see if we can draw some more of them out here. No doubt there's going to be more of them up here towards the north. I mean, I've got to think so. Maybe not. Okay, I'm kind of surprised, I'll be honest. No doubt, I feel like there's probably a big group of them hanging around somewhere. Oh, yep, okay. There's still a fair few down here. We got 2, at the very least. Is there an easy path to the river from here? Oh, yeah, like right down from the front of this. We might even be able to encounter the scout. And if we do, we just need to go straight for it and immediately start to strike it. Okay, that was good. There's bats inside of there. We haven't seen any Migo guards yet, but we just saw a whole flock of bats? I feel like that's wrong. Okay, we've got a Migo out there in the water, so we're going to start to make our way towards it. Okay, that's good. I think in the water we can keep our speed at 6 without too much trouble. Okay, here we go. Work our way around. Yeah, I don't think they have a way to climb up unless they get onto our travois. So we'll use that to our advantage. Just kind of weaving here. Here we go. That's a straight line. We should be able to get some attacks in here. Come on. There we go. A nice critical strike. Excellent. Good damage, Hilma. We'll come back around for that one in a moment. Oh, it's already dead. Okay, and that one wasn't even able to stay on. It got up onto the side of our vehicle for a moment. Another down, and we did see another one out here. So let's spin around. Good few strikes. Okay, and that's a sauropod Hulk, so we probably don't want to be fighting that out here, really, if we can avoid it. We could try and use that to our advantage, to weaken the Migo defenses, but right now it doesn't really seem to care all that much. It is kind of heading in the direction of the encampment, though. That's another Migo dead, Hilma. Okay, heading back. Wow. Okay, that was the sauropod Hulk. Thank you. We appreciate your contributions to the Migo War. Okay. Punctured it. That's gonna bleed out. Okay. Good work, Hilma. And another 3. We're gonna lead these 3 right down towards the sauropod Hulk. We'll be slowing down occasionally, allowing them to catch up, and then speed up as we start to hit the water. Slow down to 6. Okay. All right. Now, either we'll use the Hulk, or we'll just use our wits out here to beat it. Where are you going to? Oh, okay, you're going towards the sauropod. Well, I'll take that distraction. And we'll just get in a few good strikes while we can, and they seem to be trying to run back to fight the sauropod. Not a great plan. And you're just trying to flee now, I think. Trying. Another good strike. Winding back around. There we go, Hilma. Okay, let's take down the next. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. How did it get thrown back from there? Oh, okay, well, this isn't great. We'll stop for a second. We'll use our sword. No hostile creature within reach. Are you serious? I am confused. Dangerously close. Yeah, stop trying. I can't strike it. I don't think it can strike me. Okay, that's not great. Oh, the engine didn't sound like it was on. We are striking, but we're not striking this. There is something very strange going on here. Ignore, start the vehicle. Okay, it's started up. Okay. What was going on there? The Migo isn't attacking us. I don't know if it can attack us. I don't know what's going on here. No hostile creature within reach. Absolutely bizarre. Let's go back onto land and see if there's any change. I do not know what's happening here. I think we're going to have to take a step off this vehicle to figure out what's going on with this thing. I'm going to stop driving. Okay, there we go. Yeah, now get out of here. That was strange. More than a little strange. Okay, we need to get back to that pike. Vehicle started. It only got in a few cursory hits. Let's not drive over the pike. Put that sword away. Okay, alright. Let's hunt it down. We don't want it to be a problem for later. Okay, it's still running. Quite a few bats out here. Oh, and a winged horror, which I'm guessing is like a pteranodon that has now become a zombie, which we've managed to kill. Okay, that was a decent strike. We're going to slow our speed right down here in the water. There we go. We got it. Okay, probably still going to be worth us smashing this if we can. We'll stop the vehicle for a moment. Let go of the controls. Hop on out. And then get back to it. We can see our light radius getting a little bit bigger, meaning that we can see just that much further. Okay. Hearing more piercing wails from within. We'll see if we can lure any other Migos that might be around here. Oh, yep, there we go. We got 2, 3 even. Okay, and there's a 4th that's already injured down here, and there is a frog. A very dead frog. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that's a problem. This is a problem with, night. That was an Albertosaurus Night Stalker. We managed to critically hit it, but it threw our vehicle slightly then. We need to speed up, we need to get away from that. That is a big nighttime problem. There's a European carp just on the shore there. Okay, yeah, we need proper light. And we really should be close to daylight now. I think the safest place for us is probably out here in the water, believe it or not. And we could even turn a light on. No, we can't, not right now. I don't want to draw anything else to us. The vehicle is making noise, so regardless. Okay, there we go. There we go. Light. We can't be snuck up on now. Good. Alright, we're going to start to make our way back towards there and assess the situation. See just how bad things actually are. We're still hearing noise from up in that direction. There is, I think, the remains of the Albertosaurus up there. But, oh, the sauropod Hulk is there too. Okay. Oh, it's chaos. It's a fantastic kind of chaos. They're all just trying to hit the sauropod, and they're failing. They cannot pierce its hide. We might be able to fight them from just a bit further away. The problem is that if that sauropod turns its attention towards us, we are screwed. Okay. Let's start to move a little faster here. Okay, a few good hits. We got the attention of one of them. Come on, a little closer, a little closer. That's it. There we go. Okay, the other ones are running. Oh, wow, the sauropod just did it. Just took them frickin' down. It is quite hurt still. I think we're going to keep that thing around here because that could just really help clear things up for us. Okay, all things considered, We are winning this fight so far. Okay, but we know that things can change very, very, very quickly. I think we want to try and keep the vehicle. Let's keep it here for now. Okay, we need to open that door. Yeah, step into the air. And then just get back. Okay. Alright. Nothing in that one there. Oh boy. So we haven't seen any Migo guards yet, but it does not mean that they aren't in there. Okay, I want to get this vehicle a little bit closer. Let's just back it up. That works for me. Okay. Stop driving. Now we need to contend with whether or not we want to go in there, light as we are, or if we want to have at least a rifle on us. Because the thing is, the rifle can do enough damage to get them running. I think what we do here is we drop the pike. I think we wear both of the back holsters, and let's just have one of them out and ready. We're not going to be reloading in there, so there's no point in us bringing extra ammunition. I think we just go in with what we've got. We step in, and we just start to assess how bad this place is. And no doubt, it's pretty freaking bad. This is another way out for us, so we'll keep that door open for now. Okay. If we can make it through this first area without having to open any other doors, I'll be happy with that, because, you know, if the doors are open, it means that things have probably already fled to the outside. I'm liking this so far. We're just going to start to peek as we get a little bit deeper into this, because that's where things can start to get nasty. Okay, alright. We've got a fleshy altar up there, and we can hear noise. We can hear noise from up in that direction there. It's a voice, and it sounds like it's from there. Not up, not down. This is Cheryl Morrissey calling out a prisoner. We can hear their voice. Okay. There's prisoners in that space there. Are there guards? Okay, Hilma. Just step by step, and there we see it. Okay. That is a Migo scout. It's dazed, but so is Cheryl, which means that there's probably a guard in here. Looks like we might be able to get a shot off though. I don't know how good at shooting the scouts are. We start to ready our aim. We don't have anything in sight. Okay. Alright. We know there's at least one scout up there. We need to check the rest of the place, and we can hear that there is footsteps from in there. Footsteps. We can see Cheryl again. Okay. Just gonna keep on peeking. Interesting. That is a dead Migo inside the structure. Okay. Take another wide step out. Oh. A bruised corpse of a zombie child. That is the first kid we have seen this entire time. And they're zombified. The Migo scout there is dazed. Can we take advantage of that condition? Maybe. Can we take a shot from here and get it? A fungal zombie. That's not great. But right now, the Migo scout, that's more not great. Let's see. Are we going to be able to steady up a precise aim on you from the position that we're in? We're going to ignore the fungal zombie. Okay, we have precise. We hit it. 34 damage. It's dazed, its torso is bleeding, but man, that 34 damage did not really do all that much. Okay, let's step back for a second. I think we just got dazed then. Let's just peek. Okay, it's still there. Alright. It hasn't taken a shot at us yet. Steady up, steady up, steady up. Can we hit it from this angle though? That maybe? Yes, we can. 38 damage. Good again. Alright, we need to back up for a second. We need to use one of our holsters. Or actually, rather, select to use that one first, store the other one back in the holster, and then we get ready to take another precise shot. I'm just going to hit P this time. And that was precise. Okay, we've got it running effectively. That fungal zombie though, I don't know whether or not we can hit it through the resin cage. I think we might be able to. We want to try and kill it at a distance, because if it's fungal, there could be spores that we're dealing with. That's not a good time. Let's see. Okay, there it is, and oh, we can see a guard from here. The fact that we can see it makes me think that we might be able to shoot it through the resin cage. Let's try... it's empty. I don't want to get any closer to this right now with that down there. It's badly bleeding, we'll go with that for now. We need to get back outside, we need to reload. We're stepping into the foul-smelling air. Yep, that's fine. We know that there's a guard in here, we know there's at least one more scout. Okay, we're making our way back out. There are some doors that are still unopened. And surprisingly, we're doing okay. I feel like Hilma is acclimatizing to this horrible place. Let's get everything reloaded. Okay. Locked and loaded, Hilma. We're going back in. Yup. Into that foul-smelling air. I'm gonna keep safe mode on, just in case we accidentally run into anything terrible, and we'll see what we can do from over here. Okay. Watching out for those sparks. There's that Migo scout again, and it is hostile still. It is so close to death, though. I kind of almost wanted to try and see if we can slash it, but I don't know if we're gonna have a chance. Okay. It fires its weapon. I think it's trying to hit the zombie that's down there. I think we just take a shot. We put it out. Done. 43 damage. And the thing is dead. Oh, what is that? That is a Migo surgeon. Right. How wonderful. We're going to take another step closer. We can aim at the fungal zombie. We'll try a precise shot. We hit it for 34 damage. We can strike them through it. Excellent. Let's draw out our second. Okay. I want to try and get another precise shot on you. There we go. That's it. One fungus monster killed. Fungicide. Okay, Hilma. Good work. We still have one more shot in there. We can get a shot at that surgeon before we try anything else. Because we can make use of the cage here. Same thing with the guard. Try a precise shot. It's gone. Damn it. Not there for long enough. They can't hit us through. I mean, they can certainly try. It's shrieking. They're all shrieking. Okay, let's do it. Alright, it wasn't a precise shot, I don't think. That is. Oh, and that is a decent hit. 23 damage. Okay, we are dazed. It can daze us through the resin cage, but we can do this, Hilma. We can win this fight. And you know what? I'm feeling confident enough that we're going to chuck on the backpack because we can reload while we're in there. It's not exactly the smartest idea because of how hot it gets in there, but we haven't really been noticing the heat. I mean, I know it's really cold outside. Smothering air. Yeah, we're kind of doing okay. We're dazed at the moment, which isn't going to help with our shooting, but I do not want to go anywhere to the southwest right now because that's where everything is. And right now, they can't figure out how to get to us. And I want to try and keep it that way. And that scout can just stay up there for all I care. All right, so are we going to take any damage standing on the side? Hard to know. The surgeon's dazed. We're going to try a precise shot. We got one. 19 damage. Now they do have armor, so that's why they're going to be a little bit harder to hit. I think that was our second shot went off. We didn't hear it. Yeah, okay. It is holster time. Let's get out the next and shoot again. And that was 2 shots there. All right. Do we want to try and reload in here? We're in unmanageable plane. I think we do it outside. Yeah, it's just safer. Gives us a chance to get fresh air as well, which I think is actually kind of helping us. We're in unmanageable pain right now. Let's drink some water. And let's get these weapons reloaded. There we go. Back in, Hilma, while the thing is still injured. Okay, all right. Precise again. Okay, decent. We're not hearing the shots right now, but they're going off. There we go. Another 22 damage. All right, rinse and repeat. I just realized we didn't actually fire the other rifle then, but you know, it's okay. It's still working out. Oh wow, we were in severe pain. Yeah, this place is definitely getting to us. What is that? Oh, it's sparks. Look like ice. It's nearly dead. Come on. Let's get a precise shot here. It needs to be precise with how much armor they've got. It's decent. Give us another. Excellent. Okay. Man, it is just hanging in there now. On to the next rifle. Good, but not enough to kill it. Heavy bleeding to the torso. I think we're going to start to focus on the surgeon, if I'm being honest. Oh, but it's empty. Okay, heading back out. A weakened Hilma stumbles back outside to reload her weapons. And back in we go. Yes, it's dead. Okay, just onto the surgeon now. Precise. There we go. First one, 25 damage. I don't think they have as much armor. Okay, decent. 24, hit it in the leg. Drawing out our second rifle. We get a decent shot at 25, and now it's trying to run. It's trying to get away. Heavy arterial, bleeding, that thing isn't going to make it. But now, looking down at this kid here, we know they are going to come back one way or the other. We can't have that. Hilma, you know what you need to do. Standing in that thin smoke, she makes sure that they aren't going to revive. It was the undead creature it was. But this looks like a cell. They might have had a kid in here. More than likely they took one of them that was already infected. Back outside, we're going to reload our rifle, and then we're going to clear the rest of this place. Okay, and now, going back in, we are going to drop our backpack. Because it's not worth us being that much more encumbered. Okay. So, we have to peek down here. Alright. That's kind of going to connect to where they were. I think we want to open up this door first. Okay. There's fronds, but there's nothing else. That's alright. It's here where the potential problems lie. Bat, do you mind? Yeah, you do. There we go. Out the way. Okay, there's other bats in here. Alright, so far so good, Hilma. Next door. And we peek. Okay. It's the dead surgeon. And the dead guard. Both of them came down here and died. Ha. Okay. She's done it. She's done it. There's one scout left that's up the top. There might be more to this. It might be a tower, or it might just be spread out like this. Towards the scout we go. We can hear other noises, voices, people. Okay. Peeking inside, we can see that scout. Okay. Can we look at taking a precise shot at you? We start to aim up. We lose sight of it for a moment. But then it's back there again. Will it remain in place for long enough? Oh, we just missed it. Shoot. It's here. Out the darkness, it charges towards us. Its blast tearing into Hilma's torso. Does she run? I think we have to shoot. Attacked again. Stop aiming. Yes. It just keeps on hitting her torso. Okay, 34 damage. That's decent. Get ready to shoot again. It's right in front of her, so I don't think she can miss. It tears at her fur hat. Another good shot, 40 damage. We draw out our next rifle. And fire, point blank, but we miss. We have one more shot, Hilma. Make it count. Decent, 41 damage. The creature starts to flee. We draw out our sword, weak as we are, and we slash at it again and again. As it starts to try and run into the room, it is bleeding out. I think we've got it. But we also need to make sure that we are going to survive this. Outside we go, Hilma. Putting pressure on her wound, the scout tries to follow. We continue on, pushing towards the exit so that we might reload our rifles. First of all though, let's stop that bleeding. Good. Now, reload. Oh, closer to that. There we go. All of that's done. Let's draw. We're going to step back in and hunt this thing down. There it is, dead on the ground. We might have done it, but we can't be certain, not yet. Cautiously, we step into the room, and there is another level above this one. Yet we are hearing voices. There are people here, What are we hearing down to the south? Voices or shuffling? Shuffling. There is something else down there. Let's close that porthole. Ha! Amigo guard that is dead. They must have been fighting among themselves. Cheryl is here, safe, alive. We also have Mammy, Urban. And we have Apis, or an Apis. This is an insectoid human with claw-like hands, mandibles, and a chitin-like plating. They also have a spiked tail and antennae. To the north, we have Calvin Garcia, or Garza, Christopher Childers, Terrence Monroe, and finally, Karen Thayer. All survivors. Okay, we're hearing other noises out here, shuffling. Shuffling from the outside means that it's probably one of the big dinos. Okay. Do we dare peek upstairs? I think we have to peek. Hearing shuffling in there makes me think that there is definitely some kind of dead in there. And if it's a frickin' Hulk, we want nothing to do with that. Peeking up here though. Okay. We don't see anything yet. But it continues on upwards. And so we peek again. And again. Nothing. Not immediately. Peeking out to the side, safe, and around the corner, portholes, leading perhaps to the outside. Okay, it is. It's a landing platform. And it's clear. There's no one on it. We have cleared the whole encampment. And we can see much further now around the area. It's barren. There's nothing there. But from this position, we can just make out across the river the individual that was watching us. And he still watches now, as Hilma stands on this landing platform, looking out across the land. A land that she now conquers. Her wit and her will to survive has gotten her so far, and it's going to get those people out of here, out of the caves, back to the safety of Hopetown. But that rescue shall be in the next. And Legionnaires, one way or the other, the next episode will be our last that we spend here in Innawood. And so I ask you, if you have any special requests before this series ends, please let them be known. I'm just as amazed as Hilma that she's standing victorious up here, as where her story began was in a place just like this. Amigo encampment. The rescue team that she was with was slaughtered, and the friends that she came to save locked up deep within the bowels of that place. A hell of an arc for her, and that tale, it's not done yet. For now though, I would like to ask you, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. And finally, I would like to extend a great big thank you to the Legion on Patreon, who continue to make these cataclysmic episodes possible.